Yo, what's poppin', people? Your boy Snacks is back in the building with another banger. And you know how we do. Before we get started, do your boy a solid and hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to turn your post notification bell on so you'll know when your boy is going live or dropping his heat. And don't forget to hit the join button, man. Join the member section. Get in there. You know what I'm talking about? That's where it go down at. But today was press conference day, media day for Coach Prime. And Coach Prime was being Coach Prime, getting his shine on, doing what he do, and getting the spotlight back on you. You know what I'm talking about? Prime is always tearing it up when it comes to these press conferences. I love it when he has them because he's always shocking these reporters, man. But y'all know what time it is. Let's get into it.
Incoming. Welcome to the future of Colorado football.
So Prime was asked, it's been a lot of this red shirt stuff going on, and y'all know how I feel about it. If you're going to use a red shirt, use your red shirt. But don't announce to the team after you use your red shirt that you're going to jump into the portal. That's the dumbest thing as a player that you can do. Say, I'm going to jump into the portal because I don't want to be here no more. But you still get to practice with the team. Do it. No. If I'm a coach and you want to use your red shirt and then you tell me you getting in the portal, all that extra stuff is out. Then you off my team. You got to go work out on your own. You got to go do everything you need to do to stay in shape for the next football season by yourself. Kids, you will be hurting yourself by announcing that you're going to jump into the portal if you use your red shirt. But most people should use their red shirt to preserve a year and get ready to play for the next season, not get ready to transfer to the next team. That's not helping you. But let's get into it when Prime was asked about those red shirts and what he said.
Why you felt the need to share it?
How can you be surprised that you're winning in life, Jack? How can you be surprised that you put on a nice outfit and somebody tells you you look good? How can you be surprised when you get out that barbershop and you look in that mirror and say, that's the one? Like, how can you be surprised?
Wait a minute. That wasn't the red shirt. That was the 4-1 record. My bad. That's on me. I ain't gonna even edit this out. I'm gonna leave it just like that because players make mistakes too. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to the red shirt.
Brown opting for red shirt. Has anyone had that conversation with you of having a red shirt?
Yeah.
And asking the question is Nikki Edwards from CU Sports Report. And this is why I like Neely's perspective in these press conferences. Instead of y'all just getting Coach Prime in the CU background, in the Big 12 background, and all that stuff, y'all get the whole thing. This is what a press conference looks like. Not just that background you see Coach Prime sitting in front of talking. Let's go.
Could you say
Several guys. You gotta understand it. I understand it and I always want what's best for the kids. I really do. Like, that's their prerogative. But it kind of puts us in a situation because now is there a question, are you redshirting for us or are you redshirting for you? And it should be NCAA rules and guidelines that if you choose that particular course, not that our guys are, we should be able to allow you to go. Because if a guy is redshirting for himself and he don't plan on being here, why would you want him here and he don't plan on being here? That's really not fair to him. It's not fair to his teammates. It's a lot of unfairness, like the gentleman who chose the red shirt, the quarterback.
UNLV.
So is it right that he's still practicing or with the team? Like, what course of action is that? Does he? I don't know. Does he? You guys tell me. Does he still practice?
He's not now.
So you just let him walk away. it should be something, it needs to be a rule NCAA-wise to, if that's your course of action, they should let them go and start their next journey with the whatever team that is that they've already been talking to, because they've already been talking. Just like the two guys from that we played several weeks ago, Colorado State, they said they were offered how much in the portal?
600.
How you offered 600 and you didn't get in the portal? Why can none of y'all ask that question? How are you offered 600,000 but you didn't get in the portal? I got time today. All right, let's move on.
Yeah, Prime got time today. Prime shooting shots across the mouth. Bop, 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 bop. How you offer 600 and you ain't jumping the portal? You know what I'm talking about? And yeah, he right on them red shirts. If you gonna use your red shirt and you're not gonna be a part of this team, we gonna holler at you. You go work out. You go get all the treatment you need over there, because you're not here to help us. Why should we help you? Apparently, you've been talking to somebody else, and they already gassed you up. And then when you jump in the portal and they don't come get you, don't look at me, because I can't help. And I'm with Prime with that all the way. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to use your red shirt, dog, don't announce to the world that you're going to get in the portal. Just red shirt it out, work out with the team, practice with the team, be a part of whatever going on over there, even if you plan on leaving. Announce you leaving when it's time to announce you leaving, not in the middle of the season. You're not one-upping nobody. You're not being a distraction to nobody. What is going to happen is you're going to get put over there in the corner, and everything else going to be on you. Only thing you got to do is go to class. Don't even come to practice. Don't even worry about it, because you ain't on the team no more. But it is what it is. And Prime was asked about the team being 4-1. Were they shocked, or how do they feel about being 4-1? Prime be hitting them below the belt, boy. I love it. Prime be tearing them up. Let's go.
To share it.
How can you be surprised that you're winning in life, Jack? How can you be surprised that you put on a nice outfit and somebody tells you you look good? How can you be surprised when you get out that barbershop and you look in that mirror and say, that's the one? Like, how can you be surprised with the expectation you have for yourself? The only way you can be surprised is you didn't expect it. We expect the results when we put in the work. I just don't want it going to their heads, but we should be surprised of where we are. We should be appreciative and understanding what allowed us to be where we are, but it should be no surprise to you. So when it's a surprise, you get kind of discombobulated, and you kind of take things wrong instead of really looking at it and dissecting why you are where you are. It should be no surprise to anybody, but I don't want them to be in lackadaisical thinking this is easy, because the wind don't care who attains it. Has no mind, no memory, no whatsoever. Does not care. So it might as well be us. It has no care, no feelings for it.
John, go ahead.
Exactly. Why should you be surprised when you're doing your job? And that's what I told y'all about them doing what they're doing. They're studying the film, more film time. That's what got them that win, more time together. No, you shouldn't be surprised. If you're confident in your skill, in your program, in yourself, and you doing your job to the best of your ability, no, you shouldn't be surprised. I tell my wife and my people all the time, I'm the best truck driver in the world. Ain't nobody can do it better than I do, because I know I'm good at what I do, at my job. I can do it with my eyes closed. That's not being cocky. It's just being confident in what I do. Yes, I'm good, overly skilled, the best, and will never tell nobody anything less. And if you feel like that, you should exude that. And when you do your job, it should show. But if you playing football and you ain't studying film and you ain't putting the time in, then you will not be at your best. But I digress. It is what it is. But, to wrap this thing up, man, Prime saw the reporter was asking Prime a question, and Prime noticed that he had a Kansas City Royals hat on, and Prime went into a little story about what he did as a kid and how he got to where he was playing baseball and how he got into football. Let's go.
Great. I used to skip school, bring my little sock. I used to beat everybody running when they hit the home run balls, and I used to get the balls, and I used to sell them during the game. That was my hustle. I used to always make sure I brought the teacher my best ball. When the autographs, to sit out there where they came out there out of the clubhouse, and I would get their autographs. And I would beg for crack bats. Crack bats was like $10 or $15. You know, a good home run ball and BP was like $3.50, $1.50 bat ball. Amos Otis, I used to go down there in the batting cages and help him pick up the balls. I used to be standing on the gate, little kid, you know, darn 7 or 8 years old, and he used to let me come in, and I helped him get up the balls and pick up the balls, and he would give me several of them, and that was my hustle, man. So Jordan Brett, Amos Otis, Will Wilson, all those guys was my guy. And to top the story off, I was drafted by the Kansas City Royals out of high school.
Really?
Dick Hauser was the manager. Dick Hauser is the one, the late great Dick Hauser was the one that said, son, if you're good enough for us to draft you right now, I hear you're a pretty good football player. I would go to college and we'll draft you again. And that's why I went and played football, because they offered me a substantial amount of money, even though I wasn't an early round pick. But it's a lot of money from a kid that grew up 2 miles from the place in the hood. So that's my story about the Royals.
You and Bo Jackson.
And there you have it. Bet y'all didn't know that story. And every now and then, Prime give you a little insight into his growth, into how he grew up, and some small tidbits of his life. So, you know, he was told by a baseball manager, yeah, but I heard you good in football. Go to college. If you this good now, trust me, we'll be back to get you when you're in college. Yeah, he was drafted in the first round by the Yankees. Made a bunch of money while still in college. Was a walk-on for Florida State his senior year, because you couldn't make money and be on scholarship back in those days. That just recently changed. But yet and still, here we are today. So it is what it is, man. Y'all don't forget to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, turn your post notification bell on. You know, leave your comments down in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. We got some more from the press conference from some players coming up. We're not going to do that. Y'all will get that tomorrow. But I'm out, man. Y'all have a beautiful day. I'm about to go take a nap so I can get on this road later on. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.
Thank you. God bless you all, man. Be safe.